Hi, my name is Kalyna and I'm the founder of Kickstart Your Work, and it is my honor to be here with you today and Girls Who Travel to bring you the Work Online and Travel video series. This is video 1 of 5 that we're going to go through together, and we're going to cover all sorts of information. What you need for today is a notebook or potentially your laptop and maybe Microsoft Word or notes, just a spot where you can actually answer for yourself the questions that I'm going to be asking, so that really this is personal to you. I've been traveling and working online for 4 years now and have coached over 1,500 hours with clients in 20 countries, but none of that really matters if you don't gain value from the time that you're investing here. And so what I would ask is, if you're going to stick with us through till the end. It's about a 30-minute total investment, maybe 35-minute total investment of the 5 videos, and truly see it through for yourself. Answer some of these questions. Think about it from your perspective, because that's what's going to deliver huge value to you as someone going through this training. So what we'll cover today is we're going to take a look at your intention. What do you really want to get out of this video series? Then we'll move into the inner game, probably the #1 thing I see women struggling with in my coaching practice that want to be able to move around and work from anywhere, even if that just means from home. And lastly, we'll look at your reason why. Why do you want to take on this lifestyle of independence, freedom, and of course travel, but truly, how does your work fit in? And do you want to be doing it in a way where you're doing it simultaneously? Or maybe it means working for a chunk and then traveling. We'll take a look at really why you want to make this switch to working while traveling. Ready to get started? Okay, so first things first, your intention. For me, I know that I've done trainings like this in the past. They've been free. I kind of muddle my way through some of the videos, don't really stay till the end and answer some of the questions, don't really do all the work. And what I've found is that if we don't set intent from the beginning of whether it's dating someone or traveling to a place, starting a new project with work, a friendship, it's really easy to just go onto autopilot and not get out of the scenario what it is that you truly could. Of course, allowing things to flow and happen as they may, I'm a huge supporter of that, but I think starting with intent is really important when it comes to a big decision in your life, like working online and traveling would be. So I would ask you to, within your notebook or wherever you're writing down your answers, think of a couple words, maybe an image, maybe it's a place or a job. What comes to your mind as you think about your intention for being here? Why did you show up? What was exciting to you about the idea of learning about what it could be like to work online and travel? And spend a couple minutes there, pause me if you want, and then come back with one word that sort of encapsulates that for you. So for me, the reason why I'm here and why this is so important to me, and I'm so honored to be having this interaction with you today, is because my intent behind this video series is community. And Girls Who Travel is such a supportive community. The founder, Arden, is such a powerhouse of a woman and so generous. And I think that leading by that example is so powerful. So my intent is to foster community. I'll see you back when you have yours, and we'll move to step number 2. All right, welcome back, and let's keep moving. Step number 2 of today is all around the inner game, and a lot of people think, well, but there's all this information, and why don't you give me a list of places to find online jobs, or tell me more about the pros and cons? And I promise I will. It's coming in the next videos. But what's really important today here is to know that before you take action, you have to set up your mindset in the proper way so that you're really getting the most out of the things that you're doing, the actions that you're taking, rather than spinning your wheels. And this is through years of iteration on my part and learning. So I did the whole just act and don't really have a plan thing, and it got me somewhere. But I will tell you that in actually bolstering my confidence and working on my inner game, it's changed my life immensely, because not only does it change how I show up, but it actually changes the way that I feel when I'm going into scenarios that could make me nervous. Like this one right here. Filming a video, I might not say all the right things, or I might miss a point, and I can be worried about you judging me or not getting value, or what if they're bored. But I have to show up with the realization that I'm committed to this profession. I have done my certification as a coach. I've coached all over the world. I'm publishing a book. I've done a TEDx talk. I have to come to the table with some pieces of inner confidence so that I can be the person that I really want to be. So what I'd ask you for this next section is to write out even just 5 things. 5 things about yourself that make you feel really confident, make you feel really proud. What is something that you've done that makes you feel super proud? And it doesn't even have to be with work. For me, I do coaching and I help women run businesses online. But something that makes me feel really proud is that I volunteer for Girls Inc., which is a charity that helps young girls with their inner game. And it doesn't have to do with my business, but it really makes me proud and confident to know that I dedicate time to that community. So write down 5 things that you can reference anytime that you have a scenario, an interview, you're applying to a job or looking at a project that you think might be cool, and have those 5 things on standby to remind yourself of. So grab those 5 things, and I'll see you back for the last section for today. Welcome back. So our final and potentially most important section of the day. Simon Sinek did a TEDx talk on this topic, and I think Fortune 500 companies are really understanding the importance of this exact idea. And so you don't have to be a Fortune 500 company, but you can still capitalize on this information. So step number 3 is knowing your why. And I know that it's talked about a lot today and it can seem sort of convoluted, like, okay, well, my why for traveling or my why for working, or, it changes. Sometimes it's just about money. Other times it's really about impact. I don't really know my why. And I know that I sort of struggled with this piece for a little while. And there's one client of mine that really sticks out, and I remember she's a singer and so talented, pitch perfect, and we talked about this exact concept, and she said to me, well, who cares? Do people care about my why when I'm singing? Nobody really even knows what it is, my personal why. But this is something for you. Deeply personal, just like that inner game, the confidence piece, and just like your intention. Your intention is that one word that sort of keeps you as your true north in a sense. Knowing your why is sort of that driving force, that thing that when your alarm goes off and you could potentially snooze, it's that thing that makes you not snooze and actually get out of bed. So when you start thinking about your why, I would ask you to just get really narrow on why work and travel. So if it's going to be, no, you know what, as I think about this, I actually just want to work and then have a job that gives me opportunities to travel on my breaks, that's a very different lifestyle, right? So I'm actually after 4 years of traveling full time, I am moving a little bit more to a model where I have a little bit more stability. That's something I've learned is important to me. So getting really clear on, okay, if it is work and travel simultaneously, why do you want to be in different places? Is it because you want to be able to personally impact different projects or companies around the world? So for example, okay, I travel with work, right? Or is it, no, I just want to explore places and my work can be completely independent? Why are you drawn to the nomadic type of lifestyle with your work? What's your reason for wanting to do this? When you can really be honest with yourself about this, it will change how you approach things, because then you won't just pick destinations because they're cool on Instagram or because your friend went there and said it was cool. You'll really pick places that are calling you from that deeper reason why, whether it's, again, a project that you're really into, or no, I've just always wanted to go to the south of Italy, and so I'm going to go there and I'll just do my graphic design work on the side. So take a moment with your reason why, and I'll see you back to wrap up the session. welcome back, and thank you so much for doing the work that you're doing here. I just want to congratulate you. We're actually at the 10-minute or so mark of filming. I hope that today was valuable, and we're gonna look into some really cool content next time in video too about the differences of freelancing and what your options are. Stay tuned for video number 2, and I am so excited for you to really gain clarity on what it is that you want to create in this work-life balance. I think that there's a lot of opportunity here, and I know that if I've done it, you can absolutely do it too. I'll see you in video 2.